Hey guys, how's it going? And I'm just going to go over the upcoming 2.2.7 update for Another Eden ally encounter with Tiramisu. This is going to be one of the most hyped units that we will be getting in the game for a while. She's one of the best DPS units in the game, especially since she can ignore defenses. I think that's a first for a unit right now, but later down the line there are going to be other units that can contest with her. But overall, she is going to be a mainstay for anyone that wants a powerful Earth unit that also penetrates and ignores defense. So anyways, with this update, this is scheduled for July 1st at 3 AM UTC. And they're just going to add Tiramisu's encounter to the dreams so that you will be able to pull for her. And they're going to be doing some encounter updates. They're going to add the Time Mine and the Dreamers, which will feature Melina, Zova, Nonoid, and others. And they're also adding the Celestial Tower and the Shadow Witch, which will include Radika, Ilulu, and others. There's going to be a Fateful encounter for those payers out there, one time only, and the ally encounter under regular encounters will be updated with the units. There's also going to be adding 2 manifest weapons to this update. They're going to update Seti, which will be Agent, and Serene, which is Empress. Very good manifest weapons, especially for Serene, since she's a free-to-play unit that anyone can get, and she will be very helpful for any manifest fights that require her element type. And with this added, they'll have a campaign information update for the 1,000-year arc of the Ocean Palace. You're going to be getting extra Atlantis Pearls and Dark Residues if you're doing the Celestial Tower and the Shadow Witch. This will last until the 2.2.8 update, so make sure you keep a notice of that. Anyways, I'm going to transition to a unit overview and review of Tiramisu now, so I'll see you guys over there. Right, so now I want to discuss about Tiramisu and her role in the meta. Right now we're on the page, on the wiki. Here's her base picture, her rank 5 picture, and her sprite in the game. And she comes in rarity as a 4 to 5 stars. She's a Earth Elemental. Her attack type is Piercing. She's a Lance and Bangle user, and her type is Light. Sweet Tooth and Lance are her personalities. These are her stats at 4-star minimum and 5-star maximum. And at the bottom here, you can see her Valor Chant, which is on default. Its power of all party members will increase by 30% and physical resistance will go up by 30% as well for 1 turn. If you do choose to get her Valor Chant Grasta, that'll just increase it to 2 turns while giving her some slight stat boost as well. And her tome acquisition for her Dragon Ruler tome, you can get that in Man-Eating Marsh very hard. Now these are some of her active skills that she provides. The things to note is that a lot of her skills scale off of her spirit stat, and the ones that I would say are the most noticeable would be her Summoner's Prayers, which gives her these Dragon Origin stacks while she attacks all the enemies, and the damage is going to be based on her spirit, while ignoring the target's defense. And the mana consumption of skills will also be reduced based on the number of the Dragon Origin orbs stacked on her, with a maximum being 4. And her Dragon Quake is a AoE attack that'll also reduce the physical resistance for 3 turns. If she does have at least 1 Dragon Origin stacks, she also will apply Earth Resistance debuff by 30% for 3 turns as well. And her Twin Dragons, which is one of her most lethal skills, is a Earth-type piercing attack on a single enemy with double extra large attacks, and the power of the skill will increase if it's used consecutively, going from True to Ultra to Godly. And if she has Dragon Origin stacks on the user, the damage will be based on the user's spirit stat, up to 330, and of course ignores defense. Now, I want to say that she's probably one of the most hype units in the game currently. If you're looking for a very, very incredibly powerful DPS unit, she's arguably considered one of the strongest. Now, on the Japanese tier list, you might not see her in the top tier of Earth-based attackers anymore. However, I have to make a note that the fact that she can ignore defense on the enemy target and her mana consumption is extremely low, especially if you equip her with the suggested Grastas, such as Tier 1, which is the mana consumption reduction, gives her 300 HP and Spirit to increase her penetration, and it reduces her mana consumption by 15%. While her Tier 2 Grasta, it's recommended to give her the mana healing power, which gives her, 300 extra speed, plus 10 speed, and the mana point recovery amount for sub members will go by 100%. And her Tier 3 Grasta, if you wish to do so, you can get the Knowledge Curse, which is, I don't know if it's the same exact one-to-one translation for the English one, but she acquires the skill Magic Down, overall letting her be combined with magic damage dealers to further increase her damage output. So those are the suggested Grasta for her. But anyways, long story short, she is a very strong unit that I would highly recommend anyone who wants one of the best DPS units in the game. There's a reason why she was rated super highly in a lot of tier lists. In the Chinese tier list, she's considered God tier, actually. So I would say that if you've been saving up stones, she would be an excellent choice. But I do want to preface this that the upcoming unit, Renri Another Style, is going to be even better for a fire DPS if you need. She's going to be the queen of fire DPS for a very long time until Sukiha Another Style comes out, but that is going to be way down the line. Plus, I personally really like her design as well, so if you want to pull for a fire DPS, wait for Renri Another Style. If you want to pull for an overall all-rounder, you should definitely pull for Tiramisu. She's one of the most highest power creep units in the game that another Eden will be getting for a while, besides Mayunfa that came out, a while back. That is going to be it for this video. I'll post a video guide on the manifest fights at a later time. Thanks guys, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.